Hello, so here we are, fellow racers. Here is round 2 of the Ultimate Racing League DTM Endurance Series. This is, round 2 at Autopolis Circuit in Japan. Without further ado, we'll have a quick look at the grid. So we've got Ice Chand on pole, we've got Benzo in second, Vext in third, Somerset Sarge fourth, Palmer fifth, Toten in sixth, Molson seventh, Naked Racer in eighth, Graham Ali ninth, Wayne G in 10th. So let's get into it. So it's a rolling start like last week, so we don't get no incidents off the grid. Hopefully there'll be no incidents into turn 1. We'll have to wait and see. Waiting for the lights to go out, and there they go. The race is on. Ice Chan slowly pulling into the lead. Beck's looking down the inside of Benzo there. I don't think he's quite close enough to make a move, and he's not. I think everyone's just going to settle in at the moment. I don't think there's been too many moves got made. I think, who've we got? We got Molson trying to make a move on Toten there. He's looking down the inside. He's had to slip back in. He's in on his bumper. He's on Toten's bumper now. We'll go on board with Toten quickly just to have a quick see how close Molson is, see how close the backfield is. We've got Molson followed by Naked Racer. Naked Racer's making a move on Molson. It looked like he was going to sling it up the inside there on that M3, but he's not quite got it done. Toten here and the other, I can't remember what it is now. I believe it's the Chevrolet. Is it a Chevy? Please tell me it's a Chevy. Corvette. So it's the Corvette. He is the second of 2 Corvettes, the other being Flash. At the moment we've currently got no changes, so we'll have a quick look at the order. So we've got Ice Chan still in first. Well, they haven't finished the first lap yet. Let's get through the first lap, shall we? Molson still trying to chase down Toten. Oh, we got a Naked Racer. Oh, it was a Wayne G. Well, I think Wayne G's managed to come from 10th. He's got past Grandma Ali and he's now gone past the Naked Racer. Naked Racer looking like he's really struggling to control that M3. I'm not sure if he's quite got a setup right on it. Being a rear-wheel drive car, it's going to be a little bit tail happy, but he's dipped a wheel on the grass. It's going to cost him. I think Graham might get back past him. Or he's kind of, I'm not really sure what he's doing there. I think that's a bit of a, do they call it mangy, where you're trying to drift from one side of the road to the other? I'm not really sure. Anyway, Graham Ali, he's going to be waiting for a move, I'm sure. Ice Chan not looking under pressure by anyone at the moment in that Nissan GTR R33 Skyline. Oh, Benzo's had a bit of a moment. I think Vext is possibly on the back of it. Oh, we've got Vex looking like he's going to go for a move. Is he close enough? I don't think he's quite close enough at this point. The Somerset Sarge is still there as well in 4th place. And yeah, Vex is all over the back of Benzo at this point. Looks like Benzo's having to drive quite defensively, but the all-wheel drive of that Skyline's giving it some aggressive acceleration out of the corners. Although Vex has managed to carry more speed through there, so he's going to be right on the back of him again. Don't think he's going to be able to sling it up the inside. He's looking. No, he's not quite close enough to sling it up the inside. Doesn't want to cause an incident, so he's backed out. But has he got it past? Oh, he's got. Benzo's closed the door. He's come across him and closed the door. Vex nearly got the move done there, but he didn't quite get it done. He's going to have to wait and try and make a move later on. So if he doesn't have any mishaps. Somerset Sarge following in 4th place. He's had a solid strategy so far this season, running the mediums in the first stint of the race, opting for the softs for the last stage. And he seems to be really quick on them mediums. Like the top 3 guys who are in fact all on softs aren't managing to pull away from him at this point. So Somerset Sarge is driving really well here. I think he's very, very comfortable in that 911 Carrera, Porsche, Carrera GT. So we've got Ice Chan, Benzo, Vext, Somerset Sarge, Toten. Wayne G's now managed to find his way past Molson. Toten there looking like a Night Rider. He's opted for the plain black livery. I think he's going to get one, a better one sorted for next week. But at the moment we've got Night Rider repping the grid, car number 34. Wayne G. Oh, so Palmer's gone through now as well. Palmer's followed Wayne G through. He's managed to get past Mawson, so Mawson's dropped down to 8th place. Palmer, Mawson looking like he's closing right up onto the back of Palmer there. Maybe they've managed to fix the mechanical gremlins that he was having in that first race, because both NSXs were definitely on the back foot. As you can see, Graham RD's now currently in 10th. We've not got as many people as we had in the first race, I don't believe. Still 6 slots for this race. Interestingly, not very much lag going on. Naked Racer. Naked Racer liking to slide that M3. He's sliding around a lot of these corners. I think maybe he's set his suspension up a little bit too stiff, perhaps. Oh, he has a big moment into the S's. Just check in on Graham Ali, or Graham. Yeah, Graham's doing his best to try and catch up to the rest of the pack. He's a little way off now, but if he keeps his head down and maybe if he's got a solid strategy, he might come out on top. So Raj. Oh, I think we've just missed an incident. I think we might have to just have a quick little recap. Yeah, we'll go back to here. Sorry, guys. So we got Vex is now following really closely with Somerset Sarge in tow as well. They're on the back of Benzo, coming down turn 1. This is lap 4. Vex looking like he's going for the move. He's sent it. He's there. He's on the inside. Benzo's turned in. Oh, there's a bit of contact there. There's a bit of contact with Somerset Sarge. Oh my God, Somerset Sarge has gone off. That's unfortunate. It looks like Vex is pulling over. He's pulled over for Somerset Sarge. He obviously felt bad. He felt like he may have caused that incident, so he's pulled over. He probably could have kept racing, but anyway, so we've still got Raj in first place, Benzo in second, Toten's now found himself up in third, Wayne G's promoted to fourth, Palmer in fifth, Mawson still driving solidly in sixth, Naked Racer, Somerset Sarge, yeah, Somerset Sarge looking really quick. He's looking like he's trying to find a way past Naked Racer already. Got Vexed a little way off in the background there. Maybe it should have gone to safety car, but just one of them instances. I think we'll mark it up as a racing incident. There was 3 cars involved. One of them carried on, and one of them stopped for the other one that had a bit of a major one. But it's not that deep. We're not going to worry about it. We're going to carry on racing. Oh, it's Naked Racer looking like he's going for a move on Mawson. Mawson was looking a bit out of shape on that last turn, and Naked Racer's managed to get past him. There was a tiny bit of contact, but it's not really put Mawson on the back foot too much. Although he's going to lose his place to. He's going to lose the place to Somerset Sarge. I think Vex is going to try and follow his way through as well. Mawson's covered it off. Mawson trying to defend. Vex using the grunt of that Porsche to get past him into the final turn. See if Mawson can stay with him down the start-finish straight. Doesn't sound like he's revving the nuts out of that NSX as much as he was last week. Did look like he was getting close to the top end there at 162, 160. Oh, it's Naked Racer's gone off. Naked Racer's gone off, and Somerset Sarge looks like he stopped for him. He has. I think there must have been a tiny bit of contact into turn 1. Somerset Sarge has let Naked Racer take the place back. Somerset Sarge now looking like he possibly on the back foot, but I think he's going to come back strong as Naked Racer goes deep. He runs it deep again. That's let Somerset Sarge back through. Back up to 8th place. Graham Ali still there in the... Oh, there's contact again between Naked Racer and Somerset. That was a very, very robust move there from the Naked Racer. Somerset Sarge has managed to find his way back through again. It does look like Naked Racer is possibly just struggling with control of that car. It may not have been an intentional knock that they had back there. Graham Ali. We've gone board with Raj. So So Raj is completely concrete in his lead now. He's way off ahead of the rest of the pack. They've got a lot of catching up to do to be able to catch up with him, but if he doesn't get his strategy right, then he's also going to find himself on the back foot. And look at the tyres there on the graphic on the bottom left. His tyres are looking a little bit worse for wear on the fronts. The backs are fine, but the fronts, like in the race last week, he's eating away at them front tyres. Let's have a look into this too. So yeah, the car's very front heavy, so it's bottoming over the car. It looks like he might be getting a tiny bit of understeer, but he looks like he's not doing badly from it. He's actually got currently the fastest lap of a 1:48.4, so Ice staying cool as a cucumber. Benzo still in second. No fucks given after that incident at turn 1. He's just got his head down and carried on racing. Toten being pressured now by Wayne G. Wayne G's all over his bumper. I think he might be trying to get the move done. We'll go on board with Toten, see how close Wayne G's getting, and he is getting very close. Wayne G's creeping up his bumper. He's going to be hanging off his tailpipe very soon. Toten managing to keep his line through there. It's a very nice line. There's a little bit of sketchiness there. I think, again, as I will say, and I've said before, I think it is the stability lobbies within the lobby. Stability issues within the lobby, should I say. Try and get me words out properly. Waiting in that F430. Oof, big moment there from Toten. I'm not sure if that's going to let Wayne through. I think it may have done, and he has. So Wayne's managed to make it up to third place. He's going to be trying to chase down Benzo and Ice. Currently 11 minutes into this race, so we have got 40 minutes remaining. Toten and that American muscle trying to chase down the Italian stallion. Finding himself in a bit of a Ferrari sandwich at the moment is Toten. He's got Wayne G in front of him in the F430, and then he's got Palmer behind him in the F430. Ferrari boys like proving that the Ferrari is quite dominant on most of the tracks so far. We're yet to see how they'll fare on the other tracks this season, as there is, I believe, 8 rounds. So another 6 tracks after this. I think next week is Le Mans, Circuit de la Sarre. Oh, as he has a big moment there. Palmer having a big moment. He's dipped a wheel onto the grass. He's managed to regain control though. He's going to carry on. Keep his head down and carry on. And Vext is nowhere to be seen at this point. So he's not under any pressure. He's just got to keep it on the grey stuff. And he should do alright. Although his tyres are starting to look a little bit weird. A little bit faded. Although is he catching up? I'm not sure if he's catching them or if he's just keeping a consistent gap at the moment. We haven't actually got the timings on the screen, so it's all a little bit of a guessing game. Vexed managed to find his way back up to 6th place. I don't know, is he going to manage to find his way back up into the top 3, or is this where he's going to stay for the remainder of the race? I think he's definitely trying to push on them softs. Stay on board with him and see if we can get an idea of what sort of lap times the Porsches are doing. I think Somerset Sarge would be another one to look at. Always very fast with the it's a 1:49.1, so a little bit slower than Raj, at least a second. Well, I think it's like 0.6 or 0.8 slower than Raj at this point. So he's not doing too badly as Vexed. He's going to try and keep his head down, try and make some more places up. It was unfortunate, the incident at the start. I think it was lap 2 or 3, but sometimes these things can't be helped, you know. Looking real smooth. Somerset Sarge has managed to get past Naked Racer again. He's back up to 7th place. He's going to start chasing down Vex very shortly, I'm sure. There is a little bit of a gap there. If you look at the graphic, the track map in the top right-hand corner, there's quite a bit of a gap, to be fair. Looking like Naked Racer may be becoming more comfortable in that M3 as the race goes on. Perhaps it was just the tyres needed bedding in. Get that the film off that they put on when they put a brand new tyre on. You got like a bit of a film on the rubber, so you need to do a burnout or do a couple of laps to get rid of that, and then you start feeling the full force of the grip. Naked Racer. He's looking quite squirrely in that M3, isn't he? Or is it just... It might be the lobby, you know? It might just be the lobby. I'm not entirely certain. Everyone else seems to be quite settled, but Naked Racer does definitely seem to be a little bit twitchy. I know he was saying that he felt the car was a little bit twitchy, a little bit tail happy. But he's keeping his head down and he's getting on with it. Mawson opting for the mediums in his first stint. Don't think he really needed to change down a second there, but he's probably trying to get the rotation into turn 1. I think they've definitely put a new gearbox in that car. He's not got, the gears aren't as long as they were before. I'm not sure if that's going to help much, but he seems to be doing better than he did last week, and he's not had to retire the car yet, so... But the NSX boys are definitely still on the back foot. Him and Graham bringing up the back of the pack, which is unfortunate. I would have liked to have seen Wayne towards the front of the pack. In fact, I expected Mawson to be more towards the front of the pack. And I think Graham is a lot faster than than it looks like he is this evening. He's not that far behind him though, is he? Oh, as he has a bit of a moment there, going a little bit deep. It looks like that NSX is still a bit twitchy for him. I'm not sure if they're sharing the same mechanics or not, Graham and Mawson, but if they're not, then they definitely need to start giving the mechanics the secrets to the setup. Definitely a very sketchy race here for Graham. I think he's going to be glad when this one's over, but he's a trooper. He's going to keep his head down and he's going to finish the race. Nice chap. Look at his tyres. Look at Raj's tyres on the front there, ladies and gents. Oh my God, that's a lot of tyre wear. He's used at least half of the fronts. Only just used a slight part of the rears. So maybe he needs to, might be worth looking at that diff maybe, Raj, and maybe see if you can even that tyre wear out a little bit. I'm sure if you speak to your mechanics, they've got some wizardry that they can probably employ to help with the tyre wear there on the front. Looking like he's having a good race though, is Raj. He's staying smooth as always. Cool as a cucumber. And he came here for a shootout. Don't have back. Very nice Falcon livery on the R33 Skyline. I believe it's the BNR 33. So it looks like Wayne G's actually starting to catch up to Benzo. He was looking down the inside there, but he's not close enough. So Benzo's going to continue to, he's going to continue on in second for the minute. But Wayne G is getting closer. He's closed that gap up. He was, I think they were quite a bit off the back of Benzo, and him and Toten are making moves. They are making waves. They've definitely got some pace. Wayne's had pace from the start in that Ferrari, to be fair. But he closes right up there. I think it's definitely a demon on the brakes as well, that Ferrari. It's being able to brake late and hard is always an advantage. So you can generally sort of get ahead of the other car into the corner. Oh, what was it? Looks like there's going to be a little bit of contact. Wayne G's coming alongside him now. Wayne G's coming alongside. He's going to take this corner. I think he will do. Oh, it looks like Benzo closed it off. I think Wayne G might go through. Where is he? No, he's still behind. Go on board with Wayne G. Excuse me. Coming up to the 20-minute mark, so we're almost halfway through the race now. I think we may start seeing our first pitters soon. Be interesting to see what strategies people are going for this week. It's always interesting in these endurance races where they've got to factor in tyre wear and fuel consumption. Although being a shorter lap this week, I don't think they're going to use as much fuel as they did at Monza. And if they've actually... we've got our first person in the pit, so Roger's gone into the pits. He's going to take on his medium compounded tyre, possibly put some fuel in. We've got Toten going in as well, so we've got Benzo's in first currently, Wayne G in second. Palmer's gone through, Vexter's gone through. Ice Chan and Toten still currently in pits. I think it looks like Toten's actually jumped Raj out of the pits. He has. Somehow Toten's managed to get ahead. I don't know if that's because Raj put some fuel on board, or I'm not really sure. So we've got Benzo, Wayne G, Palmer, Vex, Toten, Ice Chand, Somerset Sarge, Mawson. Mawson's going into the pits now. Dodgy pit entry, that one. Graham Ali. Benzo's currently being chased down by Wayne G. Oh, and he's gone deep again. That's surely going to let Wayne G through. See the power of the Skyline there as it pulls out that turns. You can't really compete with that all-wheel drive. Even though he's got the worst tyres, he's definitely got more traction coming out of them turns. Wayne G sort of dropped off the back a tiny bit. We'll go up with Palmer. Vex is starting to close out the Palmer outlet. Exterior cam. Palmer holding on for dear life. He wants to keep that third position. Vexed is like, oh, I want it, man. If I can get past you, I'm going to get past you. It looked like he was going to pull alongside Palmer then. Right on his bumper there. Why have we got a yellow flag? I'm not sure we've got a yellow flag. Is there a car off? I don't think I saw a car off. I think we're all right for the minute. The Porsche going to be able to compete with a Ferrari in a straight line. He's closed up the gap, I think, but he's not close enough to go for a move. He doesn't want a repeat of lap 2. So he has a tiny bit of a slide there. Wayne G. Oh, Toten's gone in, so Toten's pitted. So Wayne G's currently first. He's been promoted to first place, but he has still yet to pit. I think this is definitely the closest battle at the moment. Vexed in the Porsche versus Palmer in the Ferrari. Looks like they've both got equal tyre wear, although Palmer's used slightly more of the fronts. So there shouldn't really be a tyre advantage at this stage. These two still yet to pit as well. Be interesting to see when they do and who chooses track position over pitting. So Ice Chan's back out now. He's come out in 5th. Ice Chan's... Wait, no, he came out behind Toten, didn't he? No, Benzo's come out. Benzo's come back out in 6th. But he will go up as these last few people enter the pits. Oh, so it looks like Vexter's peeled off into the pits now. Yeah, he's in there. He's going to go for his rubber change. Palmer's carrying on. He's going to stay out and favour track position. Vex going for seeing if he can pull off an undercut. We'll see if he manages to get it done. So we've got Wayne G, Palmer, Toten, Ice Chand, Benzo, Somerset Sarge, Vexed, Naked Racer, and then I believe Mawson and Graham. We'll have a look at them in a minute. Just staying on board with Toten for a second in his Night Rider Corvette. Another car that's looking a little bit twitchy this evening. Oh, there's a yellow flag, I'm not sure who that is. I can see a car off up the head, up the road ahead. So he's going to be catching him now. Who was it? Oh, they've gone off again. It was one of the NSXs. I believe it was, yeah, it's Graham Ali there, bless him. I think he stopped for a little picnic. You might have seen an ice cream van there, you never know. Looking like a very nice hot day here in Japan. At Autopolis. Ice Chand. I think Ice on the medium rubber now. Probably still as fast as he was before. Wayne G actually setting a fastest lap of a 1:48.012. I think he's actually stayed out for the minute as well. We'll have to go on board in a minute and have a look. He might be coming in at the end of this lap that he's currently on. As you see, Palmer's in the pits now. See if Vex has managed to get the undercut done. And I think he's come out. I think Palmer's come out ahead of Vex there. He has. I'm not sure how far behind him Vex will be. We'll have to have a look in just a second. So we got Wayne G, we got Toten, Ice Chand, Benzo, Somerset Sarge, Palmer, and you can see Vex just in the background there. He's not too far off the back of Palmer. I'm not sure if he's got that medium switched on yet or not, but be interesting to see. So Somerset Sarge having a really good race. Now on the soft, so I think he's going to be trying to put in them purple laps. See if he can make up any more places. Where's Vex gone? Oh, it looks like Vex might be struggling on the mediums. I think he was not far off the back of Mark Palmer, and now it looks like he's dropped off a bit. I'm not sure if he's dipped a wheel off somewhere or he's just struggling with them tyres. Naked Racer. Yeah, there we go. Wayne G's actually in the pits now, so Wayne G did stay out. He's going to go for the mediums for the last stint of this race. Mulsan. Mawson now on the softs. Got a bit of damage to that car there. I don't know if he's been trying to rub some walls, showing off his drifting skills. Graham. Come on, Graham, lad. I think he's just on the back foot in that car. I think if we was to put Graham in another car, we might see some better results from him. I think him and Molson are feeling very unconfident, not very confident with the NSX in this GT2 league. which is a shame because I think they would definitely be up there. I think they'd be challenging for some better positions than what they currently are. Toten's taken track position off of Wayne G as Wayne G had to pit. But he is going to have slightly more worn tyres. Wayne G is going to have the grip advantage with the fresher rubber. And he has currently got the fastest lap as well, so if he can put some more laps in like that, I'm sure he will catch up and get onto the back of Toten, maybe be able to challenge him for that first place. We are coming up to the 30-minute mark. As Toten crosses the line for the 17th time. Well, it probably would have been the 16th, and this is the 17th lap. You get my drift, guys. Very good, very nice. Wayne G. Oh, Somerset Sarge's now pitted. I thought he'd already pitted. I thought he'd already pitted for the softer compounded tyre. Be interesting to see where he comes out. Ice Chand. My kitty not currently letting me see the tyre graphic on the screen. Oh no, I can just see it. So we have got a slight wear already on the fronts of Raj's tyres, but his rears are looking really good. I think there's definitely some... Excuse me. Yeah, it's definitely some sort of balance issue with the with that R33 Skyline. I'm not sure if it's possibly the diff. Perhaps he's running an overly front preferential diff. That's not what she said. So yeah, we've got Toten followed by Wayne G, Ice Chan in third, Benzo still currently in fourth, Palmer in fifth. Palmer's having a really good race this one. He's he's managed to keep that track position, and he's not that far off the back of Benzo. I think he's going to be trying to put in them fast laps and try and catch up to the back of him before Vex manages to catch him. Although it doesn't look like Vex is. Looks like he's trying to put his foot down, but he's not really making any waves at the moment. I'm not sure if he's, like I said earlier, he might be struggling with that medium compounded tyre. As you see, takes a bit of a weird line through that last turn, almost collecting the grass. I think he did clip the grass just a tiny bit. Somerset Sarge. Somerset Sarge on an absolute flyer. Definitely going to be wanting to make up some more positions. But he has shown that he is very quick with his strategy, with the pit strategy. And you can see Vex just there. He's creeping up onto the back of Vex now. Vex is going to be under some sort of pressure soon. I think give it a lap or two and Somerset Sarge is going to be on his rear bumper if he doesn't get his head down. I'll come back to Somerset Sarge in a minute. It does look like he's on the absolute flyer of a lap though. Naked Racer. Nice M Performance livery there. somebody's off again. I can see someone off again on the track thing there, and somebody else. I'm not sure who that was. I think it may have been one of the... no, it was Graham. As Mawson manages to... he's just lapped him. He's trying to chase down Naked Racer now. He is on that soft compound of rubber now. He's going to be trying to put in some fast laps as Mawson, I'm sure. Going to be trying to get his head down and just try and get the car to the end. But also make up any positions that he can. Graham. Yeah, it sounds like Graham's really struggling with something with that car still. Like, it just doesn't sound right. Every time we've gone on board with him, it sounds as if there's something wrong with the engine or something. I'm not really entirely sure. I think they're definitely going to have to drag both cars in again and go over them with a fine comb, toothpick comb. Toten still currently in first. Where's Wayne G gone? Wayne G was challenging him, I think, and now he's dropped off the back. Although he had to pit, didn't he? So there he is. He's just come into the graphics there and out again. So yeah, Wayne G just crossed the start-finish line. Start at lap 20. Ice Chand is starting to catch up to him. Looks like Ice Chand might even be in his slip now. Ice Chand. Is he going to go for a move? He's not quite close enough into turn 1, but he's going to be closing that gap up. Winergy's going to have to do something, otherwise he's going to be under pressure now. I think he is starting to feel the pressure a tiny bit. Just putting the fastest sector there, though. See if Raj has got an answer. I'm not sure. Oh, so Somerset Sarge's actually taken the fastest lap with a 47.7. Very nice lap there for Somerset Sarge. I did say that he was on a flyer when we last looked at him. I think he's going to be... definitely closing up to the back of Vext anytime soon. We'll have to go on board shortly and find out. Benzo. Palmer. Vext. And there he is. There is Somerset Sarge. He's closing up to the back of Vext now. Oh, it does look like Vext is starting to crack under the pressure. Is he going to be able to hold him off? I think he probably will start turning this into a defensive race. He was trying to catch up to Mark Palmer, but now I think his attention is going to be behind him and on his rear view, making sure that Somerset Sarge stays where he is. I don't think he's going to have the advantage, though. He's got the technically slower compound of rubber. And here's Somerset Sarge's, oh my gosh. The pace he's got in that car right now, guys, is just phenomenal. Look at him, he's all over the back of Vex. He's going to go for a move. I don't think he's going to go for a move there. It'd be silly to go for a move there. He's going to end up on the outside. Gone on the outside. Vex has gone a little bit deep. He's going to go on the inside. He's got past him. He's got past Vex. He's managed to take 6th place. Vex is going to have to slide him behind and try and take his slipstream to the start-finish straight for lap 21. But he has already dropped slightly off the back of Somerset Sarge there. I think that might be how it's going to end. I think Somerset Sarge is going to charge off into the distance. I don't think there's anything that Vex is going to be able to do about it at this point, not on their medium compound of rubber. I think Vex might have to have a team talk with his strategists and see what's going on there. I think he's going to be a little bit miffed that he's lost out. I know he'll be kicking himself as well from the instant of the start there, but that's, as we say, is history now. You know, he's got to look to the future and look to the future races and try and make up as many points as he can so he can stay in them top positions. He's done really well this season so far, managing to qualify 3rd in first and the second race. But I think things may change if he does change his strategy. We'll have to wait and see. As we slowly approaching the 40-minute mark. And I've just got an announcement from the group owner Alexander Hutchinson.
I like turtle.
There you have it. That's he likes turtles. A big shout out to Alex for sorting the league out and getting all the hosts together, sorting the getting the steward team together. And a big shout out to the other commentators as well, Raj Chand, Firepower, and Paul Ebden. Naked Racer having a big twitch there as he's sliding into the S's again. Molson. Yeah, I think Molson and Graham are still definitely struggling with the cars. It looks like what's going on with Graham? Is his engine failed? Graham, man, it might be a blue flag. You don't have to pull over and stop, buddy. Just you know, try not to. I mean, to be fair, you can stay on the racing line, and like the other drivers just have to find a way around you. Like, it's a hard one, tricky situation. But you definitely don't need to pull over. Got Toten crossing the line for the 22nd time. He's starting lap 23. Tyre's starting to look a little bit worse for wear now. He's definitely got enough fuel though, as we've hit the 40-minute mark, so he's got way over half of the race. 50-minute race, so it would have been 25 minutes, would be halfway. So he's definitely got enough fuel to finish this race. Don't think he's going to be having to worry about fuel saving. Flash not able to make this race, so the other Corvette is currently not on track. And we're also missing both Dodge Vipers. I think they were struggling to get the mechanical issues fixed, so they couldn't join us for this round. Hopefully we'll see him again for Le Mans. Or Lemons. Yeah, Ice Chan's tyres really struggling, starting to struggle again on the fronts there. You can see they're almost down to halfway. I'm not sure how that car's going to be feeling right now. I imagine it to be a little bit understeery, but he's still currently in third place, still currently trying to chase Wayne G down. He's not under any pressure from Benzo behind him, so... Benzo. So Benzo's still doing all right. He's not actually taking any damage. It doesn't appear. It doesn't look like the aero's been damaged in that contact towards the start of the race. His fuel is he's on about a quarter of a tank now, which I think that should be enough. I think the Skyline's definitely a thirsty car. It's definitely using a lot more fuel than some of the other cars are. But as you can see there, I don't know if Raj has taken on fuel, but he's gotten closer to half a tank. Whereas Benzo has just used just over a quarter of a tank, but he's actually on the better rubber at the moment, currently. Somerset Sarge managed to make his way up to 5th place. Still with the fastest lap of a 1:47.7. Looks like he's actually starting to close up onto the back of Benzo. As I said before, Somerset Sarge on an absolute charge. I think he's definitely proven that this medium first soft for the latter part of the race is definitely bringing in its dividends. It is working wonders for him. I wonder if I wonder if we'll see any changes in strategy for next week, whether some of the other guys will favour the medium tyre first, or if they'll still run the softs first. Somerset Sarge's not actually under any pressure from Palmer, so all he's got to do is focus on Benzo. I feel like that's probably what he's doing at this point. And we'll come back to this guy in a minute, see if he manages to catch up to or get past anyone else. So yeah, we've got Toten, we've got Wayne G, Ice Chan in third, Benzo fourth, Somerset Sarge fifth. Palmer crossing the start-finish line for the 25th time. Well, looks like Palmer's got some damage there. I think he's had a clatter with the wall. Vex is starting to get closer to him again. That's brought Vex back into the game. Back in the race. I think he's started to... Palmer started to edge away from Vex at one point, but he's obviously had a bit of a moment and has brought Vex back into the race. As you can see, I'm just coming around the corner. Oh no, that was Graham. So where's Vexed? Vex must be a little bit further off. And he is, yeah. So I think possibly Vexed has had a bit of a moment as well. He was there, wasn't he? He was starting to get within a couple of seconds of Palmer, and now he's definitely he's not where he was. Some good points for Palmer if he manages to finish in sixth. I think he's definitely going to be trying to finish higher up, but Vexed in seventh. Kind of in a little bit of no man's land at the moment. He's not really close to Mark Palmer, and he's not got anyone pressuring him, so all he's got to worry about is trying to catch up to Palmer and maybe see if he can get that sixth place. But at this point, I don't know if he's fighting a losing battle. We are on the 56th minute, coming up to the 57th, so we are in the final stages of this race. I think there may be 1 or 2 laps remaining. Naked Racer with a big twitch. He's on the softs now. Look at them softs. They're looking nicely evenly worn, but they are very, very worn. Very heavily worn. Oh, he has a bit of a... I thought he was going to lose it there. I thought he was gone. Managing to surprise me. He's had a lot of moments this race, but he's managed to keep control. Perhaps he favours a bit of a wild card as Naked Racer. Molson. Yeah, Molson's quite a way off the back of him, so I don't think he's going to manage to make up any more places. His tyres are looking a little bit worse for wear, but he's not going to lose any places either, so I think the NSX is going to finish 9th and 10th. That's my prediction for this race. As we've got Vex coming up to the back of Graham Harley now. Trying to get out of the habit of calling him Graham Harley. It was a bit of a weird one when I first saw the name, I'm not going to lie. I was struggling to pronunciate it. Is that even a thing? Pronunciate? I was struggling with the pronunciation. As Graham goes a little bit deep. He's gone onto the grass. He's gone for a bit of grass cutting. That is what these Hondas are known for. So we've got Vex that's gone through. I don't think he's quite going to catch up to Mark Palmer. We're going to have a look at the top guys. So we've got Toten. Toten's currently in first. We've got Wayne G. Wayne G is in second. Ice Chan being chased down now by Somerset Sarge. Oh, looks like Somerset Sarge starting to put some pressure on Ice Chan. We'll go on board with Somerset Sarge. He is. Oh my god. This guy's had such a race tonight, ladies and gents. After that incident, he found himself on the back foot. I think there was a second incident he was involved in, which he let Naked Racer have the place back. And he's managed to fight through the pack. He's had a solid strategy, the same as last week, and he's now on the back of Raj Chand in third place. He's on the softer compound as well. Oh, they have a little bit of a moment there, a little bit of contact, but Raj managed to keep control of the car, so all is good. Looked like Somerset Sarge actually backed off a tiny bit as well to make sure that Raj managed to take the place. I think this is the closest battle at the moment, ladies and gents. I think this is going to be one that's going to go up to the line. See, it's a little like Sarge nearly went straight into the back of Raj there again. Oh, as he goes and chucks out the inside there. It's a nice move from Somerset Sarge, a tiny bit of contact, but Raj left the door wide open. Oh, and he's managed to take it, he's clinched it. So Toten and Wayne G are going to go round for the final lap. We've got Somerset Sarge has finished in third. He managed to nick that off of Raj in fourth place. Benzo's finishing in fifth. Got Mark Palmer. I think Mark Palmer's going to bring it home sixth. So yeah, there we go. We got Mark Palmer in sixth. Vex, not contested by anyone, is going to bring it home in seventh. Naked Race is going to finish eighth. Molson's finishing in ninth. Graham Ali is going to finish in 10th place. And we'll go on board with our race leader. This is Toten. Toten looking like he was on the back foot at the start of the race, but he's obviously gone for a solid strategy here. I think that was why he was out of position on the grid, because he went for the mediums first, so obviously didn't get a very fast lap in, or didn't get as fast a lap as what the guys on the softs were doing, so he's ended up sort of midfield, had to battle his way through, but he's managed to make it up onto the pole position. There he goes, taking the checkered flag. Go on board with Wayne G. So Wayne G was a little bit off. He's coming around the final turn now with a 28th time. And now it's a race to the finish line. Wayne G finishing in second. So we had Toten in first, Wayne G second, Somerset Sarge in third, Ice Chan fourth, Benzo fifth, Palmer sixth, Vexed in seventh, Naked Racer eighth, Molson in ninth, and Graham in 10th. And that was race 2 from the URL DTM GT. No, it isn't the URL DTM. Forget I said that. This is from the URL GT2 series on a Friday night. I've been Vexed. We'll be back again next week, and we'll be back again for the DTM. I'll see you next time. Good night.